Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the GRAPPLERS Academy. Today is going to be looking at a part of our Journey to Blue Belt series, and we're going to be looking at some details from top side control.
One of my favourite things to do from an attacking point of view from the top is shut down the arm that the defensive guy on the bottom is going to try and frame with to create space to escape. So we're going to look at a way that we can clear that and really take away a lot of the space that the guy on the bottom has got and really limit his ability to defend. So if side's facing down this way, this arm is going to be the problem arm that's going to make the space. So if I've got quite a high side control here, and so I was able to get this in on the hip and use his elbow. There's a lot of space here where I can't drive it, and that's going to enable him to recover this knee and start thinking about recovering the guard. So the first thing that I want to do is essentially make this space here flat by the side and take away his ability to use his elbow. So when this is in here, I've got a palm to palm grip. I'm going to drop my hips to the floor, so I'm going to actually take my right hip to the floor to begin with, so I can get underneath his elbow and scoop it up and start to drive it the way that I want it to go. And you can see here now that it's cleared over my hip. This is the point where I'm going to roll over and start to transition it over my hip whilst maintaining that grip and pressure. And now that you can see, when he tries to bring the elbow into escape, there's not a lot there that he can do. Now I can come back into blocking the hip with my other knee. Just turn this way in. So I've got the hip on this side with the elbow. I've got a nice pinch on this side as well. We can apply some cross-face pressure, but I've got both ends of his spine locked down. Upper half with the hands, lower half with the knee, and there's nothing he can do here to escape or start to create space. It's up to me to start attacking, and usually what I'm going to look to do is start attacking on the far arm or starting to tie up the neck.
Another important aspect for great top side control is the ability to control your opponent's neck and their shoulders. And the way that we tend to do this is with what's called a cross face. So now, we've got a few ways that we want to try and get this cross face in. So once we've got this hip nice and controlled and nice and low, my hand that's nearest the head is going to slide underneath the neck here. Now I don't just want to sort of sit here and sort of secure this, because Bond's head is in line with his spine, so if he was to start bridging, he's quite powerful here. Whereas I want to try and get this neck out of line, bringing his ear to his shoulder. So now if he does bridge here, it's a bit of a less powerful bridge, and it gives me a great opportunity to control the match. So once I'm here, rather than sort of sitting in here, I'm going to bring my bicep up towards the ear, and I'm going to reach past the body. Now once I get this spine out of line, I'm going to reach around and grab inside the armpit here. I'm either going to use middle two fingers or try and get the full hand in. And once I've got this grip on the lat, I'm going to pull the elbow towards my own hips, pulling the spine more out of line. And again with this, it allows me to put a little bit of pressure now through the shoulder into Bond's face and into the jaw, which can make it quite uncomfortable and quite controlling. So now before putting any weight through this, if Bond was to start bridging here, I've got a lot more control over his movement, and I can start to manipulate my weight distribution and put more pressure through the shoulder into the jaw, which will make it a lot more uncomfortable for Bond while I'm in top side control.
So not a very comfortable position to be in underneath on side control. And the main thing that you've got to think about from the top is really trying to eliminate as much of your opponent's space on the bottom. Start to make it uncomfortable for them, cook them in that position a little bit, and start to open up opportunities for your submissions.
Oh, definitely, and from there, when they'll start to frame, reach, panic, get more tired, build up a little bit of anxiety, and the openings will come. Now if you've liked what you've seen today, don't forget to make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button, and share with your friends.
Go back and check out the Journey to Blue Belt original video, and also go back and check out some of the videos of technique breakdowns as well, because they're also going to build in with what we're working on in here and give you a better understanding of the overall picture.
So I started, was like, almost like I was passing it over to them, but I was like, I've got nothing to say. I was like, oh shit.